to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
There we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state, Austin. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Cowboys, first down.
First and goal
at the 6-yard line.
Go. Get out there.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
On second down, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, hey, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
There we go.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running...
He's got his big tight end. Right out to Terra. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. And Jurgens guilty there. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short the sticks. Solid pickup on that 1st down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Open receiver is Dotson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you...
In trouble, and down he goes. The Marvion Overshow. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Marvion Overshow. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 20.
Play fake. Prescott. Forced out left. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
We're going to 50.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At their 49.
Once again, it's Barkley. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7. Hurts now. Moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dante Fowler in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. Throwing is Hurts. On the move left. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Saquon. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So play action. It's Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Great, set.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. This is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. 2nd down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Again, Hurts. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Hurts again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Short kick taken at the 17. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he will get into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
73!
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Brandon Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now look, get it!
They'll run it here with Saquon. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
The 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yeah!
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There you go. 26.
On play action, here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up.
And 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Throw again, Dak. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Yeah! 40, 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Great.
On play action, here's Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts. Out wide. Here's Smith. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, back. Alpha.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he will score again. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
His kick is good.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
On the play fake. Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Hurts in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
47.
Back to throw is Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Jordan Davis getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Yeah!
A give, and here comes Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nolan Smith in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's down. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a 1st down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He worked free. Great side. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, what do you think?
Now a give up the middle.
Jaden Blue with the ball carrier. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Yeah! What do you think?
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great.
Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
63. Great.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On third down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Kill. Boy, nice. What do you think?
Prescott down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
What do you think?
What do you think? Prescott. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish drives.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 5.
Williams. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run.
And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Great. 180.
Hurts to the end on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Great. 180.
On second down, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most, and even 30 yards. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Pistol now for Prescott. Flush to his right. That one is caught beyond the pylon. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is third and 8. Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards. Dotson, the man in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Here's Barkley. A dive, and he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first down.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
31-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. He'll run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack. Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down. To throw is Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Second down, goal to go.
Yeah! Any fly, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here comes Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.